Welcome, my conscious family. I have a very short intuitive message for you today, and it is the message that you have forgotten who you are. You have forgotten that you are, in fact, the creator of your life experiences. You started to react to the outside world, you started to get involved with all this false programming of this world, and it made you feel not lonely, but it made you suffer a lot. And I was just getting ready. I'm gonna meet my friend. We're gonna go to have some brunch and then to the beach. So that's why I'm wearing a swimsuit, and my hair is messy. And I was like, whatever. I'm not really perfectly ready to film this message, but I guess Spirit has other plans. And I just came in here to share this with you. What I was getting is that you can choose in this moment to stop reacting to the outside world and instead go within. Remember how powerful you are and that you are the creator of your life experiences. And the connection to the source is never lost, but only the perception of the connection is lost. You perceive that you are disconnected from the divine, and you perceive that the connection is lost, but the connection is always there, and you simply must remember this connection. And it's not to say that you should be irresponsible when it comes to your 3D circumstances, responsibilities, obligations that you have towards your family, your job, paying rent, paying your duties as a citizen in your country, in this 3D world, which can sometimes seem, and this is what was coming through the most, it can seem so real. And the paradoxical thing about it is that it is real in a sense, but it's only a part of it. And the biggest part of this experience is actually you as a spirit. You as a spirit, and this outside world is simply the reflection of your state of consciousness. So sometimes we can get sucked into these 3D circumstances and we can forget that actually we can and we should indeed stay calm in those storm moments of the 3D reality, and remember that by changing our state of consciousness, we can then change the experience that we live in. And this is what life is about. Life is actually about the soul's journey, not the human experience only, but the soul's journey through the human experience, the soul's journey of remembering that the soul is the soul and what is this all about, and remembering that however real and sucking in it can feel. I'm now picturing maybe some of you are having um some law enforcement. You know that English is not my first language. um I'm seeing someone in like a jury or judge, like law or something. Somebody is being sued for something. I don't know if that's you. Please write down in the comments if you resonate. But let's say there is like this is like a big, sucking in 3D circumstance that you cannot simply ignore. But that's not what I'm saying. That's why I'm giving you life examples here. But in that moment, you can remember, hey, this experience that I am living right now is actually going to help my soul's evolution and my soul's journey. Even if right now in this moment it is really painful and I don't see the way out and I don't understand really why this is happening to me. But you can detach and you can understand this truth that I'm saying. This experience is there for me to learn something about myself. It's not here to punish me. God is never trying to punish me. And even if you feel mad at God, at yourself, at your spirit guide sometimes, I really want you to know that they are always, always by your side, rooting for you. Even if it seems like they are not there, the connection is never lost. The connection is always there. One else thing that I want you to know is, let me see, now I lost the train of thoughts. Yeah. So even if you are going through something like that, that's actually the portal. Actually use this pain as the portal to go within. Because usually when our lives are like normal, we forget about the spirit, we forget about the connection to the divine, we forget about going inwards. But when we are triggered so much from the 3D circumstances, this is when we must, and when it usually pushes us to go within, and when everything shifts. This is when we have the breakthrough. This is when we have, these big realizations. I want you to know that you are so powerful that you can heal diseases, that you can actually literally influence fights. I'm not even kidding you. I'm not even kidding you guys. At this point, I hope you are aware of all of this. Like, this is not only my teachings, these are teachings from Neville Goddard, Bob Proctor, all the other, people that I highly resonate with. And I have played with it myself, with these ideas. I have learned so much about it. I work with my clients with these teachings, and it's 100% true. You can influence anything. And I want you to know that even if, let's say, this jury example, and the jury says they are guilty, you are guilty, I want you to understand, how crazy as it sounds, you can, with changing your state of consciousness, literally change the outcome, even when the outcome is finished, by simply, as Neville Goddard teaches, detaching from what is. You're not irresponsible. You're not going to run away from the jail. Let's say, use this, heavy example. I like to use heavy examples because I want everyone to feel included, and I want everyone to understand that no matter what the circumstances are, you can change. Like, people came from the death, like people, their soul chose to come back because they had unfinished business here. So if anyone can say magic is not real, or this is not real, then please, read some books and watch some documentaries. Anyways, so what I want you to understand, that yes, miracles are a part of life. They are a part of our constant daily lives. People just forget about that. So remember, okay, even if the jury says you're guilty, 10 years in prison, I am telling you, if you change your state of consciousness, um, there will be a change in the 3D reality. The jury will realize something, the judge will find the clue. Some miracle will be performed. God will perform the miracle in your life. But God cannot perform miracles if you don't allow Him to. He's there for you only when you move your drama, ego, logical way of living this life, and you remember who you are. You can change anything in your life. You can be free. You can set yourself free from any circumstance. And whatever painful it is, you can learn how to be happy in any circumstance. These are all the things that I'm teaching and helping my clients manifest dream jobs, relationships. And something that I'm actually the most proud of is not even the physical things and people that they manifest, but it's actually the freedom, the knowledge, the tools that they get from working with me, that then they use for the rest of their lives. Is the shift in the consciousness, shift in the subconscious mind, which I provide, which I give them.